I am doing an Amas Veritas spell, a true love spell. So I have been single for 2 years, and I needed those 2 years to find myself, to love myself, to appreciate myself. You cannot expect to attract love if you first do not love yourself. So I went into a box of products that my ahijada Monique from the Kitchen Bruja sent me, and I said, I'm going to use this for this Amas Veritas. So you see that I'm placing this candle on my pentacle, and I'm using an oil that Monique sent me, a love oil. And of course, I oiled down my candle. Then I used this love powder that Monique has prepared, and she sells in her shop, and I'm going to sprinkle on top of this candle. Now, Monique also sent me a tea of rose hips, I think it is, rose hops, and I'm going to use this to make a circle, a binding circle to bind my Amas Veritas. And so right here you see me creating a circle to bind this spell. And then I'm going to use a little bit to sprinkle on top of the candle. Now, in a piece of paper, I wrote 10 qualities of something that I want to attract in a person. I did not write anyone because I don't have no one in mind. And then I burnt this and I made some ashes with the rose tea, and I sprinkled this on top of my candle. Then I took 2 white roses, which represent new love, loyalty, purity, new beginnings, a fresh start, and I binded them with red silk or satin to bind that purity that I want. And I carefully placed the 2 roses by my Amas Verita pink candle, and I light it with a white candle. Now I'm going to take 2 Sutra Love Spells incense. You can use any incense that you want. I'm going to light the incense, and I'm going to pass the smoke through the candle, visualizing those 10 qualities that I want to attract in a person. Remember that this Amas Veritas, there's no intention, there's no person that I'm trying to attract. It is just qualities of a person that I want to attract. I don't want to bind someone to love me. I don't want to bind someone to be attracted to me. I'm just sending out to the universe 10 qualities in an individual that I want to attract into my life. When it comes to working spiritually with open flames, please do not leave candles unattended. Now, I did this Amas Veritas on the night of the full moon of July. I offered the binded roses to La Virgencita, and I'll let you know in a future video if it manifested. Sancista Brujo Luis.